Hello. Hello. Testing. Hi. This is a story for Mumu when Dede is not free to tell bedtime story. Here it goes. The story is by Joseph Lemar. Hi. You. Okay. Olivia loved to make the moo sound, and she loved to make it loud. After all, she lived close to a farm. What else could she say but the word moo? Moo. One sunny day, she saw her daddy fixing something under the car. An impish smile stretched across her freckled face as she quietly tiptoed towards her dad. When she got close, she took a deep breath and screamed, "Moo, Daddy, moo!" so loud, her face went red. Bang! Went her father's head on something under the car, and crash went all as tools because his legs kicked out. "If you don't stop moving soon, you turn into a cow," warned her father, rubbing his sore head. Oh, pain. "Either that, or I will tie a bell on you." Olivia laughed and skipped towards their large farmhouse. Her daddy called for her. Maybe a bell like Bessie's would be best. Bessie was her family's only dairy cow who has lived with them for a very long time. Olivia spent hours talking to her all day. When Bessie had enough of Olivia, she would just walk away to munch on some long grass. "Sure, Dad, whatever you say." Happily skipping and humming a song, Olivia spotted something under the shade of a tall maple tree. It was Olivia's cat, Mittens, who was cleaning her ghostly white fur while watching the birds and bugs fly about. Quietly, Olivia moved towards her cat, and as she got closer, she shouted, "Moo! Kitten, Mittens, moo!" so loud her face went red. "Meow!" screeched her cat as it jumped in the air. Her normally pristine fur bristled straight out. Mittens now looked like a puffy white cloud. The frightened cat ran up the tree and looked down at Olivia. Olivia laughed and laughed as she walked towards the tree house. Walking to her big farmhouse, she saw her brother quietly playing in the sandbox. Her brother didn't hear all the ruckus. He was too busy building a castle and bulldozing with his yellow bulldozer. An impish grin stretched across Olivia's freckled face as she sneaks up and screams, "Moo! Ethan, moo!" so loud her face went red. Huh? Her brother's name is called Ethan. Shovel and pail flew in the air. Sand rained down as Ethan fell atop his sand castle. The blue pail landed on his head, and the handle tucked under his nose. Embarrassed, Ethan shouts, "Ma! Olivia made me break my castle." Her mother leaned out the screen door and said, "Olivia, if you stop moving, you..." I know, I'll turn into a cow," said Olivia. "Actually, no, I was going to say you go clean up your room," smiled her mother. "Oh!" Olivia was sad and decided to go talk to Bessie. Fooey if they can't take. Oh, hold on, next page. A joke. She moved to Bessie. Bessie the cow moved back. Olivia began to feel strange and decided she should go home. She felt tingly all over, and so she ran faster. When Olivia reached home, she was no longer the cute freckled-faced girl with pigs. She had turned into a cow, and who said moo in real life. Of course she could see that because she still thought she was a girl that has an upset tummy. Her daddy has been looking for her all afternoon, and when she saw a strange cow walking down the driveway towards the house, It made him stop. He looked closely at the cow and saw red hair on top of its head. Stranger still, it had pigtails too. Then her daddy's tummy felt ill. Olivia, are you alright? Moo, was all she said. After all, cows can't talk. They moo silly. Well, there was no doubt about it. Olivia had turned into a cow. Her father pushed back his baseball cap and scratched his head. He put his hands on his hips and nodded, then shouted, "Hey dear, you got to see this. Olivia somehow turned into a cow." When Ethan heard his sister had actually turned into a cow, he fell to the ground, laughing and laughing. Olivia's mother stormed out of the house and ran towards the cow standing in their driveway. When she and the pigtails and the red hair, she fainted. After all, it's not every day your daughter turns into a cow. "We are not going to say we told you so, but we did," said her daddy as he smiled and walked towards his son. "Ethan, go to the barn and grab some hay. I think Olivia may be getting hungry." Ethan laughed and ran to the barn to get some of Bessie's hay. Her dad went in the house to call for help. There was only one person who could help, and it wasn't a veterinarian. It was that strange wizard-type guy who lived in town. He caught the most renowned wizard in town. At least that's what the phone book advertisement indicated. The wizard answered the phone, and after he heard about Olivia, he said, "I will be there in the flesh, so don't despair." The wizard arrived in the flesh. In a blue mini van with blinking lights. A neon sign on the side said, "We'll fix right what you did wrong by tonight." A shocked man with a frizzy grey beard hopped down from the truck and walked towards the family. He looked up at Olivia's mother and asked her how her little cow was doing. "Oh, over there, munching on some fresh hay," said her mother, tears welling up in her eyes. "Ah, yes," he chuckled. Then he searched inside his robes for his magic wand. "Now, where did I put my..." Rummaging furiously, a smile crept across his ancient face. "You silly moo, what did you do?" He pulled out a badminton racket, which happens to be his favourite one, because he loves badminton too. He walked towards Olivia, swishing his magic wand and skipping. Olivia's parents shook their heads, and Ethan laughed. "This guy is a goon, Dad. A badminton racket?" said her father. "This is what you will use to help my daughter?" "You will see," the wizard switched his racket like he was serving a birdie. "I will serve up some magic, and she'll turn back to a little girl in return," said the wizard, snapping his dexterous fingers, waving the golden racket overhead, and then touching Olivia the cow on her head. Boom! Oogie boogie book, wiggly hook, turned her back to a fro. The strange little wizard rubbed his nose and smoothed his wild beard. "Whoops! Almost let that one out," he pondered a moment, then began again. "Worry, worry, twirly, sorry, turn this cow into a girly." Olivia the cow turned and twirled. There was a loud poke, lots of smoke. Then the smoke cleared. There she stood, freckles and all. She smiled and hugged the little wizard, who blushed. Thank you," she said. "I was thinking that if I didn't change back, I'd get mugged or something." "You are welcome, girlie. Remember, don't be silly now," winked the wizard. Wing! "I have to go down the street. Some young boy turned into a bear." "Huh? Bear?" "And he's taking picnic baskets. Can't let that boo-boo go." Olivia's family thanked the wizard, and Olivia promised not to be silly or play nasty jokes anymore. Then a thought struck her. What if she said boo? Wouldn't turning into a ghost be 10 times better than a cow? Olivia smiled mischievously as she began to think of all the fun she would have caught. All the fun to see their faces when she's scared. Olivia's family saw her smile, and together they said, "Olivia, don't be a silly moo." "Oh, alright then," promised Olivia, but she had her fingers crossed behind her back, so the promise didn't count. Right? Finish. I hope you enjoy my story.